Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 19th to the 25th of October 2015. We have Mars and Jupiter in Virgo, which can be a little bit too energetic. Virgo's super productive, multitasking, and Mars is a catalytic starting energy. So the danger here is that we're starting too much, we're piling too much on, and we're diffusing our life force energy in too many directions. And yet Jupiter's there saying choose one or two things of value and pace yourself. This is the long haul journey, it's not a sprint. So maybe put less on your plate, choose something that's going to unfold, you can put your energy into over time, something of real value, and use the Virgo energy to maybe be efficient, to delegate, rather than to just run around wearing ourselves out. I get people reporting a little bit of exhaustion at the moment as they're trying to do too much. So a really good lesson there. Slow down, value your life force energy, see where that soul energy is being put. Is it worth it? Can we simplify the lighter, more superficial tasks, do a little bit less, and value the deeper journey that we're going on? So that's Mars and Jupiter in Virgo. Venus is also in Virgo and lit up a little bit later in the week by the moon. So Venus is very much our love of the now and our appreciation of our productivity. So when we do slow down, we get more presence out of everything that we do, rather than trying to do two or three things at once and only do them half well. So a lovely story there of valuing our life force energy, valuing what we're here producing, what we're creating, but not rushing, in a way just clearing a broad horizon and trusting that everything is unfolding at the right time. It's a chance to get off the wheel, really, running around in the rat race, trying to be the best rat. This is actually a chance to reclaim where we put our energy instead of being part of the runaround. So that theme is hanging over from last week, but still very strong this week, with mainly Mars and Jupiter in Virgo, Venus in there as well, calling us back into the heart of everything. And then later in the week we have the Moon and Pluto also joining this combination. So deconstructing those beliefs of doing as much as possible equals success would be a really good exploration in the middle of the week. Where did we even get that belief from? Where did we even try to jump the highest or run the fastest for tasks that don't even deserve our daily energy? So slowing down, seeing where we're putting our energy. Is it wasted? Is it frayed? Is it causing us exhaustion and hot-headedness? Can we trust that if we put our soul force energy into something more meaningful, that we will have the pacing and the endurance to be able to see that through for the long run? And using this opportunity to simplify our lives so that we can be more present. We have, in the middle of the week, we have the Sun moving out of Libra and into Scorpio. So before we rush into the Scorpio energy, what have we learnt from Libra? Are we more balanced? Are we more peaceful? Are we more harmonic? Have we calibrated the masculine and feminine, the inner and outer, the heavy and the light? Have we actually walked that journey and found inner peace? By Friday the Sun moves into Scorpio, calling us into the depths. So this is one of the darkest months of the year, and we likewise go inside and explore the deepest realms. So we have had 2.5 years of Saturn in Scorpio, so hopefully we're much more aware and cleansed of anything lurking beneath, and we can use this energy now to explore the power and source of the mysteries of life itself, to raise that energy, to become sovereign, and to be aware of the bigger picture. Rising from the base personality level, that's what the Scorpion represents, the stinging, manipulative, repressed psychological patterns, raising the serpent energy up to open the pineal gland. Scorpio moves from being a scorpion to serpent to an eagle in its alchemical journey of raising energy. So we have a whole month to explore this and to really become empowered and majestic and our own alchemist in the process. Then by the weekend we have the end of Mercury retrograde in Libra. So we've had a very long phase since the end of August. We've learnt a lot. We've had a direct motion, we've had a retrograde motion, and now we'll be coming out of the direct motion shadow and moving along. So what have we learnt there? It's very similar energy to the Sun leaving Libra. Do we feel more balanced? But in this particular way, do we feel more coherent in our expression, in our communication, and even in the inspiration and the thought patterns that we're tuning into and what's flowing through us now that we've opened those channels? Can we really engage in peaceful, creative lifestyle and flowing with our authentic thoughts rather than having our mind take over the show? Have we calibrated our relationship with ourself, with our inner self, and also likewise with others around us? So by the weekend, have a look at the back journey of Mercury retrograde in Libra. What have you learnt since the end of August? Are you more calibrated, peaceful and fluent as a result? So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you would like to delve more deeply during the month of Scorpio, then I am available to help you start to learn your chart, or with my online courses to help you learn some amazing subjects. So please do contact me if you're interested in any of those. And also I'm giving a talk on the 29th of October in London about time and consciousness and reconnecting to the natural calendar. So that's going to be a really fun talk, 29th of October in London. Do email me if you're interested in coming to that, zoeheinz7@gmail.com.